Merry Christmas. I'm talking quietly, but I can tell you Merry Christmas because it is after midnight on Christmas Day. Milo needs to go outside. Normally, I am here right now filling stockings with my husband, but if you watched yesterday's video, or actually it was posted very early today, you would know that my husband is ill with this terrible stomach bug that has been going through our house. So I'm getting ready to fill stockings right now. I'm gonna do that. I'm filling, well, I don't fill my own stocking. Adam fills my stocking. He already apologized that he probably would not be able to fill it in time for Christmas morning this year, which I understand. So I gotta fill Kira's, Connor's, Adam's. Kira's friend is staying with us, so I'm gonna fill hers and the dogs. Okay, so every year I feel like I'm daring these stocking holders to, you know, just come down. Hi, are you excited for stockings? I feel like I'm daring them. Quiet in here, and it's Christmas. You need to be quiet. Anyway, I feel like I'm daring these stockings to come down from their stocking holders, but every year they continue to work. Even if I put heavy stuff in here. I don't know, I got these at Walmart several years ago. The stocking holders. And they just sit here on the mantle. So I filled up Adam's, Kira's, Connor's. I got Kira's friend's stocking right there. And then got the dog stockings over here. So we woke up on Christmas morning around 8:30 and opened presents. And I went ahead and made these cinnamon rolls. These are the Rhodes cinnamon rolls that I had thawed and let rise in the fridge the night before. I did have to take them out about 90 minutes prior to putting them in the oven because they still needed a little bit of a rise. But if you haven't tried these, they are the closest, I think personally, to homemade cinnamon rolls that you can buy in the store, and they're just so easy and they turn out perfect every time. So I did not end up making any breakfast casseroles for Christmas morning, but I did make it the next day. So you guys are going to see that at the end of this video. But that is what we had for Christmas breakfast, was just cinnamon rolls and some fruit. And Adam and I made some coffee and had that while we opened stockings and presents. So I thought it would be fun just to kind of show you a little bit of what I cooked on this day before we went over to Adam's parents' house for lunch and to open presents. I did make that bacon ranch pasta salad. This is the Suddenly salad that you guys probably saw me get in my grocery haul. It's obviously super easy. You just mix the dressing mix with mayo. I like to add a little bit of milk to the dressing to kind of just thin it out a little bit so it doesn't get so dry in the refrigerator. But once I cooled the pasta under cold running water, drained it really well, added it back in with the mayo and the dressing mix, and went ahead and put that in the fridge so that it could chill for a couple hours before we left. I did not honestly film a whole lot of what I was doing, but I still wanted to show you guys because I had said that I was going to share so many of these recipes. We typically do like a soup and sandwich thing for Christmas Day, and so I was making some chicken salad. This is a recipe I'll link down below. It's actually a copycat Panera chicken salad recipe. What I had done was poached this chicken a couple of nights before, and I just had it in the refrigerator chilling. So I just sliced that really thin. The dressing is like mayo, lemon juice, honey, and some different herbs and spices. And then I also added some slivered almonds and some sliced grapes to it as well. Put that in the fridge to chill. And then I decided to make the beef stew in my Instant Pot. This recipe turned out really good. I just took a chuck roast out of the freezer, thawed that out, cubed it, browned it in the bottom of the Instant Pot with some salt and pepper, and then I added some onions and sauteed those as well. This is a pretty standard recipe. I did add some red wine, some beef broth, a bay leaf, some different seasonings, potatoes, carrots, onions, and then added the cubed beef back in and cooked this on high pressure in the Instant Pot for 35 minutes. And then when it's done, you just add half a bag of frozen peas and then some cornstarch mixed with water. And oh, this was a super good recipe. I'm definitely going to make it again. I also made this peppermint patty pie. that turned out good. So I'll link that recipe down below as well. I got that off of Delish. And again, I didn't really film very much at all, I guess, at Adam's parents' house. So this was my chicken salad sandwich, some Cheetos, and some soup. Now, this morning, I did go ahead and make this sausage gravy breakfast casserole with hash browns. I did not read through this whole entire recipe before I started cooking it. So I was a little bit confused, and honestly, when I make this again, I'll do it differently. I should have just cooked the hash browns on the stovetop, because what I was thinking this recipe was one where you pour raw eggs over it and bake it in the oven, but it actually calls to scramble the eggs and then kind of layer it together with sausage gravy and bake it in the oven, which, don't get me wrong, it turned out really good, but I'll just kind of change up the method a little bit next time. So while the hash browns were in the oven, I also made the sausage gravy. This is a very standard sausage gravy, just breakfast sausage, drained that, put it back in the skillet with some seasonings and a little bit of butter and flour, made a roux, and then whisked in some milk. The sausage gravy did turn out really good. And then okay, so here's the thing. The hash browns were not cooking very fast in the oven. And so I ended up taking them out of the oven and putting them into a skillet and kind of crisping and cooking them up a little bit, because it was just taking way too long. And at this point it was like 10 o'clock in the morning and we wanted something to eat. So once those were done, I wiped out the skillet, added 6 eggs to the pan, and I just scrambled these until they were very kind of soft set, because they're going to cook obviously a little bit more in the oven. So layered the hash browns in an 8x8, or I think it was a 9x9 baking dish, put the eggs on top of that, put the sausage gravy on top of that, which I only used half the sausage gravy. And then the recipe, I believe, said cheddar cheese, but I used pepper jack cheese, which I would recommend if you guys make this recipe, because I think the spice really cuts through a lot of that heaviness. This is kind of a heavy dish because you've got cheese and gravy and, you know, all those things. But I baked it in the oven for 15 minutes at, I believe, 400 degrees. And this is how it turned out. It really turned out good. So with the caveats I mentioned, I would recommend this recipe. We just garnished it with some green onions, and that was a delicious post-Christmas breakfast. Okay, so hi, how are you guys? I would like to know how your Christmas was, despite all of the illness that we had running through our house the past, I don't know, 5 days or so. We definitely had a good Christmas. The kids enjoyed opening their gifts. Adam was really only sick for one day, which I found rather interesting. He woke up, he was sick on Christmas Eve, and then he literally woke up on Christmas Day and he's like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. And like, he checked his temperature, he didn't have a fever, he like ate breakfast, and I'm like, how did you only get that for one day? I was literally like dying on the couch for 2 days. He's like, I don't know, I guess I have a superior immune system, which I thought was funny. Anyway, I'm glad he's feeling better, and I'm glad that all of us are feeling better. Again, I did not get to all of the Christmas baking. I feel like my hair is like flying away. I did not get to all of the Christmas baking that I wanted to. I'm still kind of up in the air as to whether I'm gonna finish that or not. I'm a little bit done at this point. I don't know. I still might make some of the cookies since I have all of the ingredients, but we'll see. You guys will see. Today is December 26th. So we did sleep in this morning, and then we actually went to see the Sonic 3 movie this afternoon. The kids really wanted to see that. It was a fine movie. You know, the kids enjoyed it. I actually like fell asleep for part of the movie. So then we were driving home from the movie theater and the kids were like, oh yeah, I really liked when blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I don't remember that part because I was sleeping. But anyway, it was a fun movie. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna continue vlogging through the end of December and continue posting Vlogmas videos. Obviously, since I missed some days, and typically when I do Vlogmas, I don't just do it till Christmas, I do it through the end of the month. So I might even do some extra days too, since I missed some. But tomorrow I have a telehealth doctor's appointment in the morning, which is super convenient because I don't have to go anywhere for that. I can just get on my computer. and do that. And then in the afternoon tomorrow, I'm actually getting the second hole in my ears re-pierced. I booked that online today. I had it pierced at one point, I think it was like when I was in high school, and then eventually it grew in because I didn't wear any earrings in it. So I'm gonna go and get that done tomorrow. Adam actually got me this really nice pair of diamond earrings for Christmas, which I love and I've been wearing ever since. I always love like a really good simple stud earring. So yeah, that's what's the plan for tomorrow. So I'll take you guys with me. And how did you guys do for Christmas? Did you get everything you wanted? What'd you get? I want to know. I want to know in the comments below. I actually should, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll show you guys the rest of what, like the Christmas gifts that I got, which are not a ton, but some of them are fun things. And then I did get a cookbook too, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So anyway, I hope you had a great Christmas, and thanks for watching today. I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.